Hello, everybody. It's Max with Crypto Talk now. Luna Classic, a couple days ago, we saw a really nice pump. For that 24-hour period, we saw it as high as 65%. So with that said, we of course took a break. A lot of people, of course, are going to, let's face it, dump the position and so on. But now, are we about to see yet another repeat of what happened a couple days ago? Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into what I'm talking about. So as we can see right here, this comes straight from KuCoin. But on that 1-day chart, draw your attention to the far right side. There is a really nice green candle that basically formed on that 1-day chart. When we zoom in a little bit more and switch it to the 12-hour, you can see a pennant that really just started to stand out, right? And if anything, on that 4-hour, it looks even more impressive, right? This really nice bullish looking pennant. The reason why I point some of these things out is because it's just that, you don't have to be the most technical analysis type of person to recognize some of these things, but man, that looks really nice. And on top of that, it looks like it might possibly be a repeat of what we saw a couple days ago. It's very similar. On top of that, the 2-hour, just again, it looks that much more impressive with these bullish pennants. So I just wanted to kind of highlight some of that, what I saw right there in that regard, and point it out to you guys. Again, straight from KuCoin. Some of you guys use other outlets and so on. I get it. I personally am a fan of using KuCoin. I always felt as though it's like really up to date and so on. But there you have it in regards to that particular standout when it comes to what you see on the large chart. I want to show you right now what's going on with Luna Classic as far as what it shows on CMC. So currently, it's a rank of 31. I get it. The overall crypto market cap, is down and so on. But let's face it, when it comes to Luna Classic, a lot of times Bitcoin and Ethereum could be tanking like crazy, the overall market, and Terra Classic is doing well. So Terra Classic is sitting at a little over 0.00027. Again, down about 10% on the 24-hour period. But again, Europe, Asia Pacific markets, right? Once that market wakes up and volume kicks in, I think this will definitely start being representative of that, right? We see 66% volume that down and so on, but again, a repeat of what we saw a few days ago, right? It was the same type of market sentiment. All right, a little bit more I want to show you guys, and I think this is something that a lot of people just haven't completely fathomed yet. So like it mentions here, straight from at Luna Classic Base, states Binance has 950 million trading volume in the past 24 hours. Again, of course, this was posted a little bit earlier today. But check this out. 0.1% fee has been paid on this. That's $950,000, of which Luna Classic is bought and burned. So we would have burned, listen to this, 2.8 billion coins in the past 24 hours just only by Binance, right? Of course, retweet this to create a bigger community. We can do this, and rightfully so. We will do this, right? Everybody, of course, wants the whole thing of Binance being 100% on board with the whole, on-chain and off-chain burns and so on. And if anything, what they released a couple days ago when we saw the recent pump was, pretty nice, but not quite 100% what we want. At the end of the day, we're not going to get our way 100%. But if anything, it's recognizing from them at least a path forward on what we can do. Of course, we saw the recent things about the whole boycott Binance. And boy, like literally within what? 1 day? Not even 2 full days, right? Say 1 to 2 days. We saw a really amazing pump with it. All right, a little bit more I want to show you before we wrap things up. Of course, Classy Crypto pointed this out, but it's huge. Breaking 1.2% Luna Classic burn tax is now the #1 burner of Luna Classic. This was posted 2 hours ago, and of course, shout out to him. We've had him on the show before. And this is retweet to spread the word. Look at this, top burning entity / wallets. Guys, not that long ago, the number one listed was the Lunatics token. You know that, right? The Lunati / burn / rewards token, right? But when we zoom in a little bit more on this, well, I guess not on that particular part, but you know, it was just that Lunatics token always was the one at the top. And now you're seeing 1.2% burn tax being the top entity / wallet. You know, a while back, let's face it, what was it, like a couple weeks ago? Maybe 3 weeks ago, I don't know. But you know, you saw a lot of quote unquote top influencers covering the whole thing of, you know, for instance, Classic Crypto was mentioned 200 days to a penny. There's another influencer, I think it was Matthew Perry, if I'm not mistaken, mentioned 200 days to $1. And they literally came out with that video, like, you know, within a matter of hours on the same day. Now, one person, of course, you know, Classy was basically stating that, you know, his outline how we get to a penny in 200 days. And of course, Matthew Perry, $1. I've seen some other predictions like way higher than that, right? But whatever the case be, and whether you're on board with some of this or not, it is worth a mention or some further understanding of, you know what, some of this, while they may be slightly off, they might not get it like perfectly on the 200 days or whatever, right? Whether it's a penny, you know, dollar, some of this crazy stuff. When you see things like this, it kind of makes you scratch your head and, you know, literally, you know, think more about it. Like, you know what, this is starting to become a little bit more realistic. Look at where we came from, I should say. Excuse me, kind of getting ahead of myself. Where we came from with Luna Classic. Remember, all the naysayers basically said this wasn't going to be worth nothing. I even had people message me, "You're crazy. You're a fool." Right? We're getting into Luna Classic. It's going to be worth zero. What I say months ago, I felt as though, you know, it still has some value. And again, like I mentioned months ago, 0 point, and at the time it was like, you know, 5 zeros or 4 zeros. Heck, shout out to one of our community members, Legrand Commission, got into it as 6 zeros, right? Got a little over, I don't know, was it 300 million of these things for $360 or something like that? I mean, people get lucky like that. But the point is recognizing the opportunity. And it's just that. Those naysayers were wrong. And we were called fools. You know, it's not trying to say, you know, hey, I told you so or any of that, right? Nothing trying to boast anything like that. But at the end of the day, Luna Classic went up 25,000% in less than 3 months. Then you see this. I mean, it's the road to where we could be. And if the bull run happens sooner than we think, you know, a lot of people, of course, feel as though, man, this is going to keep going on and on and on in the bear market, and we're not going to quite get to where we need to be. You don't know that. The bull market kicks in. It's going to be absolutely massive, of course, for Luna Classic. But if anything, we might get to that road of getting these crazy burns and getting some of these prices quicker than you think. A little bit more, like what we just showed earlier. I guess that was the kind of the one that was, I'm sorry, zoomed in a little bit more. And of course, some of this information is on the Luna Classic Penguins site, created by Happy Caddy Crypto. I know all you guys are subscribed to him, and rightfully so. He's kind of like, you know, the quote-unquote ambassador of, you know, the Terror Rebels representative, where you want to call it, right? Last but not least, check this out. Justin, the whale from the Whales Club. We posted updates from them before. At BitTrue completes the tax burn update of Luna Classic and USTC. By the way, if you haven't seen the USTC video that was released the other day, highly recommend it. Shout out again to Mike Cornwell, who did a really, really good job of eloquently, you know, showing his passion and basically, you know, outline on a piece of paper, but it's in the video, of how UST repegs and how massive it's going to be for Luna Classic in regards to the wormhole. It will all make sense. Highly recommend checking out that video if you haven't done so already. But yeah, just like you see right here, dear BitTruers, announcement: tax burn on Terra Classic Luna, you know, which is their network. BitTrue has completed the tax burn update of Luna Classic and USTC. Deposits and withdrawals for Terra Classic Network are back online now. This is recent news. This was posted not that long ago. BitTrue's final handling of the tax burn fee is as follows. Deposits, transactions will be taxed by the Terra Classic Lunacy network before it reaches BitTrue. The balance would be credited to your BitTrue account after the 1.2% tax deduction by the network and the 1.2% consolidation fee. Withdrawals. Users will receive the withdrawal amount minus withdrawal fees charged by BitTrue and the 1.2% tax deduction by the network. So if anything, it's like I mentioned before when it was the live show a few days ago, I felt as though that more and more of these exchanges and so on were going to get on board, right? In this case, this particular network, right? And MEXC obviously stands out big time, but it's just that, like I mentioned before, the crypto trifecta. If your crypto asset, in this case, for instance, Luna Classic, is, providing a lot of supply, demand, and is trending, those are the recipe for a great thing to happen. Again, how do we know this? All you gotta do is research a little bit what happened last year with Shiba Inu. You see that happening with Luna Classic, but like even more monumental and in a shorter time period than Shiba Inu. So guys, there is the latest updates in regards to Luna Classic. Let me know what you guys think about in regards to all this. I thought it was pretty significant, especially with what we saw on some of those charts with the bullish pennants. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out the live show, the Max and Larry show, or Crypto Talk Now. Every day of the week, it's either myself or him or vice versa, or we're together. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We have a wonderful community that will go ahead and welcome you. Thanks again for watching, everybody. And y'all have a blessed night. And we'll see you on the next one.